Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another first look video. Today we're going to be checking out Project Genome, which is a early access game on Steam. It's actually an MMORPG, which is something I don't feature on the channel often, or in this case at all really. But I have played several MMORPGs. I've dedicated quite a bit of time to Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I did play Guild Wars 2 pretty often as well, although I don't play any MMORPGs at all currently because I just don't have the time to devote to it anymore. But this one looked particularly interesting, so I wanted to show it off to you guys. It is a sci-fi sort of set MMO, as you can kind of tell by what's going on the screen here. But I sort of got like a Mass Effect vibe from it, and also the game promises to deliver quite a bit. Whether or not they'll be able to come through on those promises is a different thing entirely, but they've got a pretty unique leveling up system that focuses on like altering your character's DNA, hence the name Project Genome. They also have like really cool sci-fi armor that again is very like Mass Effect looking, and mech suits as well. And then they've promised spaceship building, and there are skills for like planet colonizing as well. So the game, assuming it gets completed to what the developers have planned, promises to be pretty expansive and pretty impressive. The developer is Neuron Haze. They're also publishing the game. Again, Steam Early Access. The game is very, very early in development, so not a whole lot currently, but I am going to show you a little bit of gameplay just so you can see what to expect. Now, again, this is a first look video, so this is going to be my first experience with the gameplay, just you know, right alongside you guys. So I am no expert, but let's jump into character creation. I don't believe, there's no actual creation features yet other than just naming the character. So let's throw my name in there. Apparently that name is open. That's good. You can choose male or female, but again, you can't customize them beyond that. So we'll save that, lock that in, and let's go ahead and start game. But before we do, I just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you like what you see. I don't think I'll necessarily do more content on this game until it's further along in development, but if you like these first look videos, you know, feel free to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe as well so you can keep up with all of these as well as all the other stuff I've got going on the channel. Okay, so here we go into the gameplay. The game controls exactly as you would expect. You move around with WASD, you can jump with spacebar, sprint is on the shift key, and you attack with left mouse. I don't have a weapon, so obviously I can't do that yet. And you aim down sights or zoom in on stuff with the right mouse button. Everything, again, is exactly as you'd expect. E interacts with things, I is your inventory. There's a lot of different slots here. I'll go more into them later. I don't know what they all are, but I'm going to take at least a guess for you guys, and I'll show you the skill tree setup as well. So what do we got here?
What happened here?
Somebody got killed, clearly.
I hope he's alive.
Based on what's going on here, I am not optimistic about that.
Looks like some batteries.
Okay.
This isn't what I imagined my awakening would be like. Where is everybody?
Okay, so control basics. I'm not a fan of that. It's kind of weird how it follows the camera. Alright, so what do we got?
God, it's freezing.
Well, you're naked. I mean, what do you expect?
The veins must be glowing after it. Some documents.
Okay. Weird looking alien thing.
What is this shrimp? This kind of creatures doesn't ring any bells with me.
This voice acting. What do we got here? Shooting.
Just some medicines.
Okay. An ammo box. Oh, we got some pants. Let's grab these pants.
Someone's pants. I may need them.
Alright, how do we do this? Oh, cool. So we just go to the armor tab and they're on the ground there. We'll throw them on. What's this guy all about?
Creature.
I didn't need your dialogue for that one. I could have figured that out. What about the dead guy here?
Unlucky, buddy. Not a merciful death.
Okay. What was that orange thing that popped up? It wants me to go over here. Clearly we gotta get through that door, but how do we do it? Oh, those pants are still there. Ammo box, maybe? No, it just reloaded the guns I don't have. So, let's see. Oh, maybe this?
What are you doing inside? Listen carefully. I don't know if you've heard, but the emergency conservation protocol is on. I can see you on the monitor. I'll help you get out of there. First, let's open this door. We're lucky it's not a bulkhead door. But you still won't be able to open it. Not with your bare hands. We're gonna need a special tool.
Okay. And I assume, yeah, I was gonna say, I assume that's why we needed to go over here.
Great. So you found the laser cutter. I think you'll
Laser cutter, hell yeah. Is that under weapons? Yes, it is. Cool. And let's grab some ammo for it. Reload. And then we'll grab some ammo. So do I just shoot the locks? Apparently, yes.
To the right. There's a group of live objects ahead of you.
Uh-oh.
You must be on the right track.
Hang on, let's
Come on, move.
make sure we're totally strapped here. Okay, what's going on?
There's some liquid in these barrels. Something stinky.
Alright.
Disgusting. What could have disfigured him so much?
Well, they're probably getting injected with all that blue shit over there. Oh, they're running around. Let's check this
What is
stuff out
this
first.
smelly goo? I'm all covered in it.
It's probably like cryo fluid.
Shit. It's empty.
Oh, we could have used that. Damn, there's a lot of them. This is gonna get pretty hairy.
Defibrillator? Do they reanimate people like me here?
Wait.
I don't know.
Well, I'll be damned. Diggers? What the hell are they doing here?
Okay, so it apparently takes quite a few shots to put these guys down. I'm gonna have to kite them around a bit. So the game actually controls really, really fluidly. You can fire in any direction as you run. Let's come back this way. I should probably not backpedal like that. How do these guys get taken out by these little guys if they can't even deal with one shirtless dude? It's a bit hard to aim when you're on the run like this, but I'm sure once we get a real gun, we probably won't need to run around so much. No, no, no. There it is.
To the freight elevator.
I'll pick that up. And anything else? No.
Remedies. They're everywhere.
Okay.
Aerogen.
What's that?
Aerogen. These boxes are everywhere. Is
Does
there
it
a
say?
missile
Oh, I guess it says Aerogen on there, maybe? Does this open? It does. Nothing in here. Except a
Oh
dead
my
person.
God. How many corpses
Oh.
are here?
Is that a shirt?
A Raider jacket. Not bad.
Cool. Let's throw that on. Good, we're not naked anymore. And that's closed, okay. Could still use some shoes, though. Could still use some shoes.
I'm not going to touch these barrels anymore.
So yeah, I've got to say, the gameplay is very fluid. The controls are really nice. Very intuitive. I'd like a better weapon, but, I mean, obviously this is like the starter pistol, so that's
It seems like someone survived.
to be expected.
Injector. You could heal yourself with that.
Okay, can I pick it up? No. What? That's the shell thing I grabbed? Okay. Oh. Should have had my pistol ready. Gotcha. Okay, let's do this intelligently this time. He moves kind of slow at the weapon raise,
There
though.
is nothing interesting inside.
No? Okay, then we'll keep moving.
What a mess. Looks like things are not going too well.
How did the little diggers do all this? Like, honestly. These guys can't even, you know, damage me. Look at that. He didn't even scratch me. Hold still. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, great. There's more. I'm getting cornered. Yeah, so he did like 1 damage. 2 damage that time. Okay. Now that that's done, let's grab whatever this stuff is. Make sure we reloaded. Oh. Ah. Stop moving around. I gotta say, I'd prefer to fight some bigger, more powerful enemies rather than little squirrely ones. God. Is there no end to these guys? Got him. Okay. That was a bit annoying.
The survived past here.
The riding could use some work.
There is smoke. We can't
Okay,
go
so we're not
here.
going that way. Let's go this way first.
I'm not that cold to jump right into the fire.
Well, how about we just walk around it?
Junk, junk, and more junk.
Nothing is junk when you're like
Nothing.
the lone
I've
survivor
already
on
taken
a
everything
spaceship.
Useful.
Like anything could be a tool at this point.
Pretty good boots.
Oh, boots. Okay. Nice. Now we just need some torso armor and we're solid. Does this open?
The door is blocked.
No. Okay, we have to go this way. Easy enough. At least it's kind of channeling me forward. I don't have to figure out where to go. Alright. It looks like we're safe for now, so let's check this out.
It seems familiar. Is this the Bible? Here?
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Is this gonna open? Damn. Got it. Hopefully there's nobody else coming. I'll check that out in just a second. Let's reload, or grab some ammo. And I'm gonna go down this way, because I think that way is forward. Oh crap. Damn it. Come on, just kill one. That's all you gotta do. Thin the herd. Hopefully I'm not running. Oh. Why didn't you die when you hit the fire? Got him. Okay. Whew. So we have, I think, some sort of shield. Because our health is at 99 out of 100 right now, but it'll go to like a single digit number, I believe. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Okay, so we have a shield of 21. Which is why they haven't really damaged me at all.
Nothing here either. Seems like I'm not getting any good clothes anytime soon. I begin to doubt that one can survive such blood loss.
Okay. We'll duck through here. And... okay, I guess we have to go back out this way. Another quest. Okay. So we need to take some sort of medication, we need to get to the elevator, and we need to take a blood test. That's interesting. Is this the only way to go? No, I think we need to go this way. Alright. I knew it. Die, damn it. Oh, crap. It took me 12 shots to kill him. Anybody else? Before I reload? No? Okay. Let's grab this junk and... hopefully that's the end of them. Oh, nope. That made me jump a little bit. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, what? He just went right through that railing. That's so cheap. I haven't noticed like any awkward looking planes or anything. Everything, like level-wise, seems to be pretty well built. So that's good. I mean, that's something that, you know, early development games don't necessarily always have down. But this game, you know, levels seem to be built pretty well. I haven't gotten stuck or noticed any bugs or anything like that. It runs pretty smooth as well. I mean, the graphics aren't exactly cutting edge or anything, so you would expect it to, you know, run fairly decently, but it certainly does. Ooh, a microwave. Okay, nothing trying to kill me in here. I don't need to heat anything up in there. What do we got here?
Some kind of tin can.
Should we put it in there and like cause an explosion? Is that a frozen hand? That is a frozen hand.
That's quite some literature local researchers are into.
Okay.
God knows what this means. Sex of the unicellular or something.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I can pick this up and then stick it in the microwave and then kaboom? No. Quest items. To interact with quest items, open the inventory by pressing I, the rightmost tab. Okay, let's go back in there. We'll try that again. A blood-stained watch and a cut-off hand. Destroy it. Examining this amputated limb, we can easily make some logical conclusions. First of all, the owner was a man, judging by the hand's size, hairiness of its backside, and a tattoo of a finger ring on the index. Secondly, although it is not known what happened to the owner, we can assume that the arm was cut off by a laser blade. It is confirmed by the nature of the cut, which shows the tissues burned together as a result of some strong thermal effect. Destroy it. No, we don't want to destroy it. What about the watch? The famous promotional videos assured us that these watches are unbreakable. Allegedly, they were supposed to work in extreme cold and heat, underwater, and even in outer space. An eloquent story about their super features was illustrated with a spectacular well-shot footage in which the harsh lab crew tried to blow the watch up, pressed it with a tank, drowned it in acid, and even shot it with a plasma gun. If only they could see this: a crumpled reinforced body, broken safety glass, and uncharacteristically swollen back cover. Surely there's something inside. Well, let's take it apart then. What do we get? A stashed key. For a person who had never seen such a thin circular plate, it's difficult to imagine that this is nothing but a high-tech programmable key. There is a unique pattern of dots carved on its surface, which is read by the laser. Due to the complexity of this figure, as well as its uniqueness, it is virtually impossible to forge. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, we're getting very near to the end of this video. We're running out of time. So, rather than continue forward, I think we'll just stop here and I'll show you guys some of the
door. Try to switch it off, but be careful.
Some of the inventory and like level up screens and things. So with the inventory, you got all these various tabs here. I'm not going to really try to speculate on what they are because I think the icons are fairly straightforward. With this little portion here, this is your torso armor. This is your like shoulder armor or your pauldrons. This is your forearm armor or bracers, and then you've got like your gloves. And then obviously we have like the shirt, the pants, and the boots. And then we've got primary weapon, secondary weapon, and this looks like a turret possibly. And then we've got little accessory nodes here for God knows what, probably, I don't know, like rings or runes or something of that nature, but more sci-fi. Here we have a suit. I'm assuming that's like your space suit probably, so when you're in like hostile environments where you can't necessarily breathe, I assume that you'll be, you know, equipping whatever is in that one. And then this looks like your civilian clothes. Here we have your mech suit that you will be able to equip. This looks like another turret, like a bigger turret, vehicle, and then a pet. So yeah, that is all the different equipment stuff. And obviously you can see all your skills right here. Speaking of skills, let's jump into that tab. Oh, this is the journal thing that keeps track of all your quests. So you've got research, info, secondary missions, story missions. You can show or hide completed quests. Right, so here's the skills. We are currently level 2. But you've got all these different categories here. You've got crafting weapons, armor, equipment, transport, medicine, and devices. Equipment, manipulators, mounting, bio covers, side covers, heavy mechs, and light mechs. So I'm going to assume that that is referring to your skill in using those. And so depending on your skill in, you know, heavy mechs, you may not be able to use certain heavy mechs versus others, or things of that nature. Armor, we've got tactic, not sure what that's referring to, sabotage, assault. I guess they're different types of armor. And then you have exo tactic, exo sabotage, and exo assault. So maybe it's like light, medium, heavy. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, you obviously have 3 different kinds and then 2 different like categories of each. So then we've got weapons. You've got pistols, shotguns, sniper rifles, assault rifles, blades, and glaives. So all different sorts of weapons there. Let's actually put a point. Do we have another point to spend? How do we spend it? I assume because we leveled up we could throw a point into something, but I suppose not. Maybe it automatically did it here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's like a whole perk system. What is this? Pistol Mastery. I'm not going to go into all of these, but wow, these are pretty extensive trees. And oh my god, do they keep going. That is insane. Look how big these trees are. Okay, so I'm sure we can expect this for like every other category as well. Let's go back to the skill tree. So yeah, that was weapons, research. We've got chitin, animals, mechanics, deposits, anomalies, and world. Now we've got construction. This one interests me the most because you have destruction, exploring, upgrades, buildings, constructions, and terraforming. So that leads me to believe that there's going to be some sort of base building in this game. Now that's speculation. I haven't read anything that suggests that there is or isn't going to be anything like that. But based on these skills, I mean, what else would terraforming necessarily help you with? Space skills, you've got systems, armor, cannons, modules, team, and orbit. I assume those are going to be like your skills on the spaceships. So if you're good on cannons, you'll be a gunner. If you're good on systems, you'll be, you know, working the computers in the ship. Modules, maybe you're like the medic or something, and then team might be like the captain, orbit might be the pilot, who knows. But obviously, you know, these are going to reflect your skills on like a spaceship. Sidekicks are going to determine what sort of pets you can have. So you've got pets, domestication, universals, support, fighters, and defenders. Now, because it's using the word sidekicks and not just pets for this, I'm going to assume that you might be able to get like humanoid sidekicks as well, like the fighters, defenders, possibly support. Maybe you can get like a healing robot or something to come with you, or maybe like a doctor. So who knows? The developers do obviously, but I certainly don't. But yeah, those are the different sidekick skills, and obviously, again, there's different sorts of pets you can have, whether they be like alien, who knows, maybe they'll be like dogs and weird stuff. I have no idea. Transport, this is pretty straightforward. Wings, mounts, gliders, buggies, cars, and quad bikes. So, you know, again, the skill points that you have in there determine, you know, the quality of glider or buggy that you can pilot. Devices, mounting, fields, grenades, traps, turrets, and droids. So those, again, are going to reflect, you know, the quality of grenades that you can use, possibly how well you throw them, the quality of traps you set, maybe how easily those traps are to be detected, and various things like that. Spoil. I have no idea what this one is. It looks like a turret. Well, that looks like a turret. I'm not sure what this is trying to show off here. You've got Almers, energy, or is that Amers? I can't tell. Substances, plants, minerals, and metals. Could be like how long those materials last for you, something. I honestly have no idea on that one. And then upgrades. Devices, medicine, transport, equipment, armor, and weapons. So this is, you know, you crafting a gun. This is like you adding a scope or something to it. And that's, you know, those are all the different skills you can have. And then what's all this? I honestly have no idea what these are. This is like healing stuff. This looks like device type stuff, because that looks like a computer thingy possibly. That looks like a big chunk of meat. So food. This is probably like ingredients of some sort. No idea what that's supposed to be. And then that's a glove, which probably represents like armor. But anyways, that is just about everything in the early access version of the game. Obviously, you can continue on with the quest, but I'm not going to do that because we're out of time. So I'll go ahead and break it off here, but hopefully you guys found this interesting and at least somewhat informative. I do like what I've seen of the game so far. It plays really, really smooth. The voice acting could use a little bit of work. The writing could use a little bit of work. It's evident that, you know, it's not written by a primary English speaker. Like, obviously, the developers are probably not American or, you know, British, but I mean, the game is a lot of fun so far, and I'm curious to see where it goes from here, especially when you get into the world at large and all the things you can do short of just playing through it like an RPG. One concern I might have is how playable this would be as a single-player RPG, because that's one thing I really enjoyed about games like The Old Republic, is that was essentially a BioWare RPG that you could play alone or with other people. Not a lot of MMOs cater to both crowds like that, and so I'm interested to see where this one falls. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a good time playing some Genome Project Genome with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.